All right, I'm just finishing up our roux. And I'm sure that most of y'all know how to make roux. It's just about half oil and half flour. And you want to bring it to the color of a new penny. All right, I'm going to switch to the wooden spoon. I'm through with my roux. So I'm going to add onions, celery, and bell pepper. We're just going to cook those off just for a little while. Now I'm going to add chicken stock slowly to that. Now I'm going to add a little water. All right, now I'm going to start with the seasonings. I've got fresh parsley, I've got lemon pepper, house seasoning, basil, thyme, a little cayenne pepper, garlic, a couple of bay leaves. So now I'm fixing to change the color of this just a little bit by adding a few tomatoes, not a lot, and last a little Worcestershire sauce. Now you can use different kinds of sausage. Today I'm going to use chorizo, which is a Spanish influence. And you can't hardly beat the kielbasa sausage, which comes from a Polish influence. And this is what's going to flavor our pot. This sausage that I'm putting in right now is actually used in a lot of Mexican cooking. And it's going to be a little on the spicy side. And good old kielbasa is delicious with seafood. Okay, so we've gotten everything in here except for the okra. Now today I'm using fresh okra, but frozen works so nicely. Now we're ready to put the lid on this, and it's going to be a wonderful pot of gumbo. I'm going to move this pot back here and let it simmer. And I've got a pot that has been simmering low for about an hour and a half. Now I'm going to pull out our seafood, and we're going to start adding that to the pot. You definitely don't want to add your seafood too early. Now I have chosen to use scallops, oysters, shrimp, and crab. Now the first ingredient is going to be the crab. The next things are scallops. Now my oysters. Now I'm going to stir that around and let it cook for a few minutes, because the shrimp truly take only 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, I think it's about time for the shrimp now. And you can see that I've left the tails to the shrimp on strictly because that's the way I like it. You can see them already changing colors on us just that quickly. At this time you would add your filet powder. That's ground sassafras leaves, and it gives it a nice flavoring, but it also serves as a thickening agent for your gumbo. So unless I know the whole pot's going to be eaten now, I would not add it. All right, while those shrimp are cooking, I'm going to start fixing me a little plate. I love rice with gumbos. I like gumbo with rice and French bread. I don't want any salad, any slaw, no nothing. And then I would add just a little filet to that. Looks so delicious. Can't wait to dig in. My stomach's just growling.